My name's Tony Boncore. I am with Honeywell. I oversee our strategic retail accounts in North America, Canada. Been with the company for about 4 years. Spent the majority of my career in retail. Came on board to help them push their retail programs forward and our go-to-market strategy to help our customers be better at what they do. Over the course of the last 4 or 5 years, we all know what happened with COVID. Companies have started experiencing reduction in workforce. So companies started promoting methodologies and technology to help them drive their programs forward without that staff. They're looking at ways to automate and also meet the customer needs with less people in their store. So how do they do that? They got to deploy, procure, and buy the right technology to ensure that they can meet their customers anywhere in their journey. So Honeywell has a division that strictly focuses on those workflows and helps their customers meet those needs for all forms of retail, big box, department store, discount retailers, so on and so forth. So we work very closely with our customers to help them find solutions to ensure that their customers are satisfied. I think I came in here with no expectations at all. My head was more along the lines of let's experience it, assess it, and see how it goes. I can tell you over the last 2 days, it's been, what's the word I would use to describe it? Very eye-opening and rewarding for us, a very effective methodology, and I can assure you that we'll be back. You will see us in 2025. I think there's 2 parts to this. The first part is ensuring that you know what customers you're going to target. Do your research, take the time internally before you come back to the deliver staff and inform of them what you want from them. And make sure they know specifically what you're looking for. I think they call it the wish list. So we went out and vetted everything that we thought would be possible. We looked specifically for customers that we know could be potentially greenfield, where we have little lines of business that we can continue to penetrate. After we did that, we come back to the deliver organization and say, here's our wish list, here's what we're hoping to get out of it. Can you help us align that? Once we do that, you start to see things come in, and sure enough, it's a match made in heaven. So you start to see the people that you're asking for, you get to meet the customers that you've been really trying hard to get in the door, and then all of a sudden you're having conversations and setting up meetings for the future. So it's fantastic. I call it the customer DNA. Everyone's DNA is a little bit different. Their timing is different. You're going into the 4th quarter in retail, so some retailers freeze everything and say no meetings, nothing of that nature. So ultimately my goal is just to get a second meeting. So let's get the door open, let's get our foot in the door, and let's start talking about ways that we can continue to assess your workflows and help them advance their programs. So I think out of the 20 meetings that we have, I would say about 6 of them we have additional meetings to follow up on, some of which we can move relatively fast based on their specific business structure, and then some early into next year because they're in that freeze. But either way, I do feel like it'll be beneficial to both Honeywell as well as the customers that we were able to meet with. The most memorable thing, I think the staff. And the reason why I'm saying that is when you're doing the calls pre-event, you don't really get that one-on-one type experience with the staff from Deliver. But when you get here, everybody's so warm and welcoming. They take care of you to make sure you have all the resources you need to have an effective meeting. And I think that's fantastic. Without the way you guys are structured, this wouldn't be an effective program. So you guys do a great job. The staff is fantastic. I really appreciate what everyone has done. That word is really simple. It's intimate. When you have the ability to sit across from one person with no distractions, not a lot of noise, and you can listen to what they're looking for, listen to what they want, it's a very intimate setting, and it's a very effective way to really drive your program forward. So that word I would use is intimate.